When you think of Hollywood, what comes to mind? The dazzling lights, glamorous red carpets, and blockbuster hits. But what if I told you some of the biggest stars are using their fame for something far greater than awards and accolades? In this video, we're diving into the inspiring stories of Hollywood celebrities who go beyond the spotlight, championing causes, driving change, and making the world a better place. From surprising acts of kindness to life-changing initiatives, these stars remind us that true greatness isn't just measured by what you achieve, but by how you give back. But here's the twist. One name on this list might just leave you speechless. Think you know who? Stick around and let's get started. Rihanna. Bringing community improvement to everywhere in the world, Rihanna's name is synonymous with chart-topping music and groundbreaking fashion. But it's her work through philanthropy that truly amplifies her impact on the world. The Clara Lionel Foundation, named after her grandparents, is Rihanna's heart and soul in the nonprofit world. Through this foundation, she's funded emergency response efforts and educational projects worldwide, touching lives in the USA, South America, and the Caribbean. One of the foundation's flagship programs, the Global Scholarship Program, helps students access higher education, giving them the chance to change their futures and, in turn, their communities. Rihanna proves that a true superstar's impact extends far beyond the stage, making a difference in the lives of countless people across the globe. Leonardo DiCaprio, a voice for the planet. When you think of Leonardo DiCaprio, it's easy to picture his iconic roles in films like Titanic or The Revenant. But what if I told you his most powerful performance isn't on screen but on the global stage as a champion for our planet? DiCaprio's passion for the environment runs as deep as his love for acting. Back in 1998, long before climate change became a household topic, he founded the Leonardo DiCaprio Foundation, a trailblazing organization dedicated to protecting indigenous rights, combating climate change, and preserving biodiversity. Since its inception, the foundation has supported over 200 initiatives across 50 countries, pouring millions of dollars into preserving Earth's fragile ecosystems. But DiCaprio doesn't stop at funding. He uses his platform to educate and inspire action. Did you know he produced 2 eye-opening climate documentaries? From the silver screen to the green movement, DiCaprio's commitment to the planet reminds us that we all have a role to play in protecting our home. Angelina Jolie, a humanitarian working around the world. When you hear the name Angelina Jolie, you might think of an Academy Award-winning actress or iconic Hollywood roles. But did you know she's also a tireless humanitarian who has dedicated her life to helping the world's most vulnerable? From war-torn refugee camps to global advocacy stages, Jolie's impact is felt far beyond the silver screen. As a special envoy for the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, UNHCR, she's visited over 60 countries, often working in the heart of crises, places many would hesitate to go. Imagine standing in a refugee camp amidst conflict, shining a light on stories most would overlook. That's the reality she embraces. But here's something you might not know. Jolie co-founded the Preventing Sexual Violence Initiative, addressing an issue often silenced in global conversations: sexual violence in conflict zones. Through this initiative, she's given a voice to countless women and children affected by unspeakable atrocities. What's your take? Is her story inspiring you to think differently about the role of celebrities in humanitarian work? Let us know in the comments. Oprah Winfrey, a stalwart advocate for educational opportunities. When you hear the name Oprah Winfrey, you might think of her groundbreaking talk show or her iconic interviews, but there's another side to her legacy that's just as extraordinary. Oprah is a passionate advocate for education, empowerment, and social change, using her immense influence to uplift others. Through the Oprah Winfrey Foundation, she's funded countless programs aimed at education and activism, but her most personal and transformative project? The Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa. This school, built to provide underprivileged young women with world-class education, stands as a beacon of hope and opportunity. Imagine this. A young girl with limited prospects now has access to the highest caliber of education, all because of Oprah's unwavering belief in the power of learning. Oprah's story reminds us that true leadership isn't about status. It's about using your platform to lift others higher. What's your favorite way to make an impact? Let us know in the comments below. Taylor Swift. Philanthropy through music and generosity. Taylor Swift may be known worldwide for her chart-topping hits, but her impact extends far beyond the music industry. Swift has used her platform to give back in incredible ways, contributing millions to causes like education, LGBTQ+ advocacy, and disaster relief. One of her most personal acts of kindness? Swift has paid off the student loans of several fans, showing her commitment to supporting the dreams and futures of those who need it most. Her generosity doesn't stop there. From GoFundMe donations to helping communities impacted by natural disasters, she's shown time and again that she believes in using her success for good. Taylor Swift proves that giving back isn't just a part of her brand, it's in her heart. Emma Watson, a feminist advocate for change. To many, Emma Watson will always be remembered as the brilliant and courageous Hermione Granger from Harry Potter. But beyond the silver screen, she's become a powerful voice for gender equality, proving that her influence extends far beyond magic wands and wizarding spells. In 2014, as a UN Women Goodwill Ambassador, Watson launched the groundbreaking He for She campaign. This initiative took a bold step by inviting men and boys to join the fight for gender equality, emphasizing that this is not just a women's issue, it's a human issue. Her impassioned speech at the United Nations struck a global chord, inspiring millions to take action. Watson's journey reminds us that being a role model isn't about perfection. It's about using your voice to make a difference. Chris Evans, advocating for civic engagement. We all know Chris Evans as Captain America, the symbol of heroism and bravery in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But his real-world heroism shines just as brightly. Off-screen, Evans is deeply committed to encouraging civic engagement and inspiring people to become active participants in democracy. In 2020, Evans co-founded A Starting Point, a bipartisan platform designed to provide accessible, nonpartisan political information to everyday citizens. His mission? To make political discussions more informed and to empower people to engage in the democratic process with clarity and understanding. Chris Evans may have played a superhero, but his work in civic engagement proves that we all have the power to make a difference in the real world. How do you stay informed about politics and social issues? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, championing mental health and disaster relief. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson may be a towering figure in Hollywood and the wrestling world, but his heart is just as immense as his muscles. Beyond his blockbuster films and larger-than-life persona, Johnson is a passionate advocate for mental health and disaster relief. Mental health awareness is personal for The Rock. He's been open about his own battles with depression, using his story to inspire and encourage others to seek help and prioritize their mental well-being. His vulnerability shows that even the strongest among us can face challenges and overcome them. Johnson's generosity isn't just about giving, it's about leading by example, proving that kindness and strength go hand in hand. What's one way you've been inspired by The Rock's story? Let us know in the comments below. Keanu Reeves, remarkable generosity in a quiet manner. Keanu Reeves may be best known for his iconic roles in films like The Matrix and John Wick, but what truly sets him apart is his humble and profound generosity. While most celebrities make headlines for their philanthropy, Reeves prefers to stay out of the spotlight, choosing instead to quietly make a difference. Reeves donated millions to cancer research, helping fund groundbreaking treatments. His support goes beyond just research. He's also contributed to children's hospitals and numerous other charities, all without seeking attention or accolades. Keanu Reeves proves that you don't need fame to make a lasting difference. Sometimes the most meaningful contributions come from those who don't seek the spotlight. Meryl Streep, championing arts, culture, and women's voices. Meryl Streep's name is synonymous with excellence in acting, but beyond her unmatched talent, she's also a steadfast advocate for preserving arts and culture and uplifting women in creative industries. Did you know? Streep has donated millions of dollars to support education for artists and protect the rights of women in the arts. Her contributions aren't just acts of generosity, they're investments in a future where creativity and culture thrive. Through her support of organizations like the National Women's History Museum and the Writers' Lab, she's paving the way for women to tell their stories and break barriers in creative fields. Imagine the next groundbreaking playwright or filmmaker getting their start thanks to the opportunities she's helped create. What's your favorite way to engage with the arts? If you enjoyed this video and want to see more inspiring stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Your feedback keeps the conversation going, and we love hearing your thoughts. Let's continue the movement for change, together.